Once upon a time, in the dense forest of Mbaya, deep in the heart of the community, there was the legend of a terrifying monster known as Guru. Guru was said to roam the forest at night, a creature of unimaginable strength, with glowing red eyes and skin as dark as the shadows. The villagers of Mbaya fear the beast and believe that anyone who crosses its path would never return. But few knew the real story of Guru or of the boy who was raised by him. Many years ago, a baby boy was found abandoned at the edge of the forest. His parent has been lost in the raid of their village, and there was none one left to care for him. That night, Guru, the feared monster, came across the crying infant. But instead of harming him, Guru picked the boy up in his massive arms and took him deep into the forest. The villagers thought the boy was lost forever. But in the heart of the forest, something strange was happening. Guru, who was feared by all, raised the boy as his own. The boy, who was named Kato, grew up not knowing human love, but learning the ways of the forest and the strength of the beast. Guru was not the mindless creature the villagers believed him to be. He was wise, and though he could not speak, he communicated with Kato through gestures and sounds. Kato grew strong and quick, running through the forest with the grace of the panther and the power of the great beast. He could understand the animals, climb trees as fast as the monkeys, and has learned the ancient secrets of the forest. Guru has taught him everything: how to survive, how to defend himself, and how to stay hidden from the human who feared him. Years passed, and Kato had become a young man. He had never seen another human face in all that time, but his heart often felt a strange longing when he looked beyond the forest edge. One day, while wandering near the boundaries of the forest, Kato saw something that changed everything. A group of villagers from Mbaya. They have come to the forest searching for food, their village suffering from a terrible drought. Among them was a young woman, not older than Kato himself. Her name was Nia, and she was different from the others. She did not seem afraid of the forest, nor did she speak of monsters. She was brave and kind, and when Kato saw her, something stirred inside him. Without realizing it, he stepped closer, revealing himself from the cover of the trees. The villagers, seeing a white boy emerging from the shadows, screamed in terror. They believed he was one of the Guru's cursed children, a creature born from the darkness of the forest. But Nia didn't run. Instead, she stepped forward, her eyes full of curiosity. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice gentle. Kato, having never spoken to another human, remained silent, but something in his eyes told Nia he was not dangerous. She reached out to him, and for the first time in his life, Kato felt the touch of another person. The connection was immediate. But suddenly, a loud roar filled the air. Guru had been watching from the shadows, and sensing danger, he changed toward the villagers, his eyes blazing red. The villagers screamed and ran, except for Nia, who stood frozen in fear. Kato, seeing Guro's rage, leaped between the beast and the girl, shouting for the first time, "Stop!" To everyone's shock, the beast halted. Guro, the fear monster of Mbaya, listened to the orphan boy he had raised. The villagers, who had turned to see what could happen, could not believe their eyes. The Guro they fear was not a monster, but a protector. Kato spoke to Guro in the strange sounds they used to communicate, calming the great beast. Then, something even more shocking happened. As Kato touched Guro's fur, the monster form began to shift and change. The hulking creature shrank, its red eyes fading, and before them stood not a beast, but a man. Guro had been cursed long ago, forced to live as a monster because of a past betrayal. Only the pure heart of a child could break the curse. And Kato, the orphan he had raised, was that child. The villagers, witnessing the transformation, were filled with awe and confusion. Guro now returned to his human form, looked at Kato with gratitude in his eyes. Though he could not speak, words were not needed between them. Their bond was stronger than any that word could express. Kato, now knowing the truth, stepped forward. He was no longer the white boy of the forest, but a bridge between two worlds, the human and the wild, the fear and the misunderstood. He would bring peace to Mbaya, showing the villagers that the monster they fear was not a monster at all, but a guardian, misunderstood and a trap in the terrible fate. As for Mia, she remained by Kato's side, the first human to see him not as a creature of the forest, but as a person with a story. Together, they would rebuild the bonds between the village and the forest, healing the wounds of the past and creating a future where fear no longer rules. Thanks for watching, and please do not forget to like, to share, and subscribe for more. Love you all.